Let's bring in Morgan Norwood, who's been tracking this along with our contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett. I mean, Brad, it seemed like there were so many loopholes from the beginning in this contain and capture plan. They were so confident days ago that they would be able to keep Cavalcante in this 5-mile perimeter. Clearly, that wasn't the case, and he just keeps. It seemed. There's now video of him. They know where he's been. There's been a phone message that he's left to a friend in Portuguese. He's been able to shave, change his clothes, steal a car. I mean, what do you think is going on here?
I think you've got somebody that has some experience in staying in remote areas. Think about where he's from, Brazil. The lieutenant colonel referenced last week, I believe, that this guy had some experience eluding law enforcement in Brazil, which would suggest that he's been in there. I suppose it would be a forest of some sort or jungle to be able to move around. Does he have some sort of background? I'm talking about family background that spent time in remote areas of, let's say, the jungles of Brazil or forested areas. If any version of that is true, Kara, he's got at least some skill set about how to avoid, and he's done it actually in a pretty effective way based on the sightings and the cameras off of doorbells, etc., that he's still not very far from the prison. And so that even adds to his ability to elude law enforcement. You know, the problem's going to be is, where does he turn to next? Because yes, he's reached out to friends, that's predictable. I'm going to assume when he was talking about what the marshals bring to the table, which is a lot of stuff because they track fugitives every day, is the phone aspect of this. Does he have a phone? Maybe, maybe he doesn't. I assume he would have had to have stolen one, but we'll have to see.
Are you surprised that he looked right into that door cam?
No, and you just don't know if he was doing that to be cute, or that he just happened to look as the door, right in front of the door. He looks at the camera. Now, if it's something like a Ring brand doorbell, it doesn't really look like a camera. It looks like a doorbell. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But you know, this case is, I think, going to get solved because one of these tips finally gets back to law enforcement within minutes, sighting at a gas station, wherever it might be. And that combined with basically blanketing electronically or otherwise friends or associates of him.
And Morgan State Police now bumping up the reward for any leads to Cavalcante, bringing in tons of outside resources. What else did we learn here?
Yeah, you know, Kira, I think the big headline here from that press conference is that, you know, they're playing the long game here. It seems like he's seemingly vanished without a trace. They do believe that he is still in Pennsylvania. The search area has expanded, but as we heard during that presser, they said that they don't necessarily have a confined search area. So that is really the big challenge right now. They don't think that he has the resources to get out of the state, but that's why you're seeing them sort of call on the community here, asking for tips. That is where they're turning their attention, but also cautious, like, hey, listen, don't approach this guy, but make sure that you're securing your vehicles, making sure that he doesn't have access to the resources. Look, he is desperate at this point. He's willing to contact former colleagues, former friends, trying to get help any way that he can. And officials said that that's really going to be the key to keeping him hidden here. He's going to have the resources to remain elusive as he's done in these past few days. Kira?
And what more do we know about his sister? Did he indeed reach out to her? The police saying there in that press conference that she refused to help in any way, but they did discover somehow in this connection with her that she was in an overstay and now is in the process of deportation. What more do you know about his sister?
Yeah, you know, police haven't really gone into detail, but there was that detail about the overstay here, and now that's in the process of deportation. Look, they are probably going to be looking to question her as well. I'm not sure that she's offered up any more information. I think that's what they said in the press conference, but obviously she's going to be, you know, potentially a strategy here, you know, especially if he gets word that, you know, she's in the process of deportation. Maybe there's that chance that he will try to reach out to her. But, you know, again, that would be a key in this investigation as well. If she has any information, if the two of them have tried to talk, if he's helping, or if she's helping him in any way.
All right, Brad, Morgan, thank you both so much. Of course, we'll stay on top of this story.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.